Well, hello and welcome back to PB Rivers with me, Yo-Yo, and we are going to be getting a new adventure. So we've got some animals. Literally, we just bought them from the animal dealer and took them straight to the slaughterhouse, which we spent £133,000, I do believe. But we've still got £930,000 in the bank, so we're doing quite well. But I've been getting some little tips just lately. Rabid Sean, he's commented on a couple of my videos saying about making some coffee, as well as the road train pack, which I do own. I actually own the road train pack. So if I show you the road train pack, which is this, and we get the trucks and that lot, and we can also build these tankers up. So you got like the front part, and then you can get loads of these, and then this one goes right at the back. And the same with the grain. So these hold 40,000 litres, and that holds 60, so that's not bad. That's like 100 litres just for two of those. And there's me with two trucks taking two tankers up to wherever, Pepsi, for example. And really I could just take one truck, and I could take 3 or 4 of these, easy. So that is what I might well be doing, as well as the grain tanks. So we've got these grain tanks here. So obviously you've got the front part, and you can have as many of these as you can, 2 or 3, and then one of these at the back end. And I think the mat's big enough to do this road train, because as you know from the last, or episode before last, I had problems getting water out of the pond. So I'm just wondering if these will take the water out of the pond. And it takes water, it takes fuel, it takes milk, it takes slurry, digestate, liquid fertiliser. No idea what this is. But also been given a bit of a top tip from Jerry Hill, who's also commented on one of my videos about getting this water fountain going. This one just here that we can't see. And he says that there was a get Culligan's going. Now where is Culligan's on the map? I don't ever remember seeing Culligan's anywhere. So let's have a little look. Let's go this way around. Got Campbell's. It's not quite Culligan's, is it? Pizza, Frito Lab, Sorda, Quarry. I can't find Culligan's anywhere. I don't remember ever seeing it. Central Meat, Culligan. Aha! Let's have a little butcher's there quickly. I'm saying that you can get this book. Well, we need water to get it going. Or is that what water comes out of? Is that the product? Here's the TV screen. What's that noise? Quite loud, isn't it? And we've got like north, east, west, south, east, south. Is there a computer screen somewhere where I can better water, pure and simple? How do we get this thing going? Interesting. Do we just give it water? What's up here? Does that say anything? Input products, water in, output, water, west tower. Aha! We can get a couple of tankers. I think we were going to do a fluid episode. I think getting fluids everywhere. So what we're going to do, let's switch back to my farm. So let's on here. Let's whiz back to my let's just don't reset it. Let's enter it and get out. So these 2 water tankers we're going to flog. I was just hoping that them otherwise I might just get one tanker of the road train pack to see if it fills up with water or not. And we can get to Culligan's, give that a load of water, Pepsi load of water, get some fuel up to the thing, because I've also heard that on Steam you can get sand and gravel going and you get gold, which will auto sell, so that should be bringing me some good money in. So let's get these two things sold, so let's just sell it from the garage. So let's go to our two tankers, which are here. It's a shame really, because I do like these tankers. I don't understand why I'm not picking up water. Maybe they do now, but who knows. And then we're going to go to the road train pack. I didn't even see how much these tankers were. It cost me a fortune, yeah, 60 odd grand. We'll just buy one of each for now, I think. So if we buy the front part, and we'll get Old Trusty on that, so let's get the grey one. Yeah. So I think Old Trusty can manage to. If he doesn't, then we'll have to trade him in. I'll be gutted, wouldn't I? Yeah. Don't know what any of that lot means. Right. Let's get Old Trusty down to the shop then and see what we can do with these liquid containers. Hopefully we can get some water. We can go down to the BGA, get a couple of tankers of diesel, take it down to the quarry, because the coal mine needs some more diesel, and sand and gravel, and possibly the actual gold sifter things might need diesel as well to get them going. It's probably more than likely. So we've got to give water to the Culligans to get water in that tank. And while we're down by the shop, the coffee shop's down here as well. We can go and have a look at the coffee shop, see what that requires. There's like I say, Rabid Sean has mentioned getting coffee. So we'll have a look at the coffee. We'll have a quick look at the coffee now before we pick the tankers up. There's the tankers just there. They're the same colour as Old Trusty, just a bit cleaner. Oh, they look pretty good. And that's the coffee house here, that red one just on the right hand side. So let's have our little butchers in there, see what he requires. Milk and coffee. I think we need cows to get milk, don't we? Or does it take soybean milk? What's this here? Pallets. Everywhere takes pallets. Well, I might be looking into that. We'll get some moo-moos and we'll put them in the farm next time. We won't slaughter them. I just wanted to put them in the slaughterhouse just to see how much money I'll get from the animals, see if it's actually worth doing. I'm not seeing anything odd come up at the moment about animals, so we want to go for this one here. See how Old Trusty gets on with two of these. In fact, what we'll do, we'll just quickly run down to the pond and see if we can get some water. Because that is key. Oh, we've got to fill it up with that fountain at our farm, and it costs cash. And I'd rather be spending my cash on getting new equipment. I've still got to buy the sugar beet harvester. I'll show you that in a minute as well. I've got another plan for the sugar beet harvester. I found a different mod that I thought might be interesting to use. Right, let's fill this up there and see if it works. No, it does not work. Well gutted about that. I was getting water out of here all the time, and now it won't let me have any water. Oops, let's go forwards. Maybe it'll let me do it down here a bit more. Yeah, I'll just have to pay for it on my farm, won't I? Hopefully get it back in return. No, nothing. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. Like I said, if I've only got to pay for the water, that's not too bad. I'm paying for seed and fertiliser. I'm overstocked on all that lot. I also want to get the organic place going as well. And all they need is water, seeds. I've got plenty of seeds, and I can always make more seeds. Let's go and get the other tanker, see how it fills up. Seems a bit weird, you've got to give water to a water company to get yourself water at your farm. I might as well just take the water and put it in my farm. But we'll see, you might produce more water. Yeah, we've got to get clever with lining this thing up, haven't we? So zoom out a little bit so we can see. I'm not lined up properly in it, am I? Let's get a bit more lined up. I'm way off. I've had a bit of practice with us trying to get dollies on the back of trailers. That's been challenging. There we go. Well, let's see how old Trusty gets on then with the water. We're going to cost us money. Cost us money to get it back for free in a tower. Sounds crazy, doesn't it? Well, it's a bit gutting that we can't just take the water out the pond anymore. It's a bit weird. But said all that. And of course, once time comes to sell our tippers, hopefully when we start delivering our corn and wheat, corn and sugar beet and wheat, corn, wheat and sugar beet up to Kellogg from the sugar factory, we can get the tippers. I might actually invest in a bigger lorry. But old Trusty's doing alright at the moment. To see how he gets on with these 100 litres worth of water in him. That'll be the challenge. The old slug back up here, you ain't got no chance. He struggles with one of these containers. There's old slug. Right, where's our water fountain? We'll put it round here somewhere. We've got that loading wagon right in the way, look. We can't even get water out of this fountain now. Oh. There we go. Got the trigger. I've got the trigger on the back one. Water transport. Just need to get water in the front one then. Oh, we'll let that fill up. So, like I say, the two tippers we got. Not that one. These two tippers here. As much as I love them, I do like the crampy trailers. But for this map, when you've got to transport, trailer loads of corn, wheat and sugar beets, I could do all that all in one hit, one trailer with one and all that lava with that road train pack. So it looks like I'm going to be invested in that road train pack because it does look pretty good. Look at that, look. Water transport. Oh, it's even got a little digital display there, look. How cool is that? So I'm going to have to reverse up a little bit and get the front tanker filled. You see how Trusty gets on with this. See that loading wagon. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, I can't get nothing into the first wagon. Which is a bit gutting, isn't it? Let's go round. You can feel the weight in it. Yeah, I think the road train pack's definitely the way forward, especially on this map. There's a lot of driving. We definitely need stronger motor. I can't get nothing in that first one though. That's a bit better, isn't it? I've got idea number 2. So thank you for Jerry Hill for the Culligan idea. We're going to test it out. Ah, there we go. And Rabid Sean. I know I've had this pack for a long time. I've been putting myself off to use it for ages, but you know, you put the idea in my head and think, yeah, this is not a bad idea. Excellent idea, in fact. Now I just need to reverse this trailer back underneath that trailer. We've got 12.4 again. That must be Kellogg paying us that one. I've not seen any money come through from the meat factory yet. In fact, we can go and see the meat factory when we go up to Culligan's. And like I said, I've also been on Steam discussion pages and seen that, you know, getting some sand and gravel going down at the quarry is a good way to get some gold. That'll make you plenty of cash. Let's see what we do so we can get underneath it first time. Of course not. Oh, look at there though. Right, so 100 litres of water. Let's see how old Trusty gets on with this. He's moving alright. It's a bit sluggish, but it's a lot of weight we got behind here. Come on, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Get them horses going. Right, off to Culligan's we go then. And then we'll come back and see what we can get in our water tower. I've seen quite a few. There's another water tower up by the GPC. Well, we need to get another field, get some coffee going. And I'm quite happy to get Kellogg to keep going as well, so we're doing the wheat, the corn and the sugar. I'm going to fly down this hill. Look at that picture on the back there. It does actually look like water, doesn't it? Oof. Steady on. Steady down this hill. Who knows how much 100,000 litres of water weighs. Plus it's swirling around in the back of them tankers. So the weight is uneven. That one was just shaking. You see that shake? I hope I'm going the right way. I do believe Culligan's is up by the meat factory. It's definitely up that way. Let's have a quick peep at the map. There's the meat factory. So we could just whip through Craft. And we could go this way round to Culligan. Yeah, we're going the right way, that's fine. Let's go get this bad boy going again now. I'm not sure how many horses this old trusty has. And he is the Bolt standard in-game truck. It's not a mod. Neither is the Slug. That's not a mod either. That's an in-game truck as well. I have got some modded American truck style now since I've fallen in love with this one. So I had £930, I now got 873, so what's that cost me? A lot of money for this water. And how much water have I got to pump into Culligan's to make any kind of comeback out of it? And what do we really need the water for? Oh, we need it for the sand and the gravel. Very gutted that we can't get it out of here anymore. I don't know what's happened there, but crap happens, as they say. Still a bit of dog poo on the floor there. Cow poo, sorry. So, there's a bridge. I can see the bridge just over there that we're going to cross straight into Culligan. I'm going to check this meat factory out. So I've made 2 pallets of mince, 1 pallet of sausages, 1 pallet of bacon, 1 pallet of steak, 1 pallet of ham. What's that computer screen? I think I've run out of animals and I've got, well, there's a computer screen there, that I'll see it. 2% pigs, no cows, and loads of pallets. So where do I sell that stuff? Do we have a sell point for any of this stuff? One button. Let's have a look. Yeah. That looked like ham for a minute. Aha, this looks like it. You got mince. Got nowhere to sell it, so it must auto sell. It's not doing anything, is it? So I've wasted 133 grand for nothing. Oh, some arrows telling me I need to pick it up and put it in there to sell. 6,000, that's a Pepsi. So Pepsi and Kellogg are still paying me, but I've got no joy out of these. I don't know how many sausages you'll get out of a pig. Anyway, just park across the train tracks. Luckily there's a train not coming in it. Right, let's go and cross this bridge then over here, and that must be Culligan over there. If I can see it. So it's not doing too bad really, old trusty. And so I don't really want to spend another 170,000 on a new truck just yet. I think we might struggle with 3 though. Come on, giddy up, giddy up. There's Culligan there, look. So I'm not sure about that meat factory at the moment, a bit dubious about it. Give me 133 grand I've just spent down the drain. I don't seem to have anywhere to sell it, so I'm only assuming that it auto sells. The only thing is it stops working and it's not auto selling. Alright, here we are. Culligan's over there. Oh dear. Water transport. Beautiful. Well, thanks Rabbi Sean for getting me to test out this. I probably would have just sat in a mods folder for ages. So I'll take it, I'll just drop off water here then, yeah? There we go. I'll stay this side, that's a bit of a racket that. Oh, it's annoying, isn't it, that noise? So as far back there I can go with it. Right, let's so I should be left with what, 60,000 left in here in a minute. Then I'll have to creep forward and empty out the back tanker. I think it'll just go out when the sticker goes out, I suppose. It's like a big fuse that you stick in your plug, doesn't it? Yep, that's tanker 1 emptied. Getting these triggers are a bit of a dodginess, aren't they? So I've got to reverse into there. I'll have to get in closer. This is when things go all AWOL because the trailers are just going to go, look at that, look. Let's see how close we can get in. It's still not taking the water. Take that water! You know why? I had the wrong trailer setting, didn't I? Press G or square on the steering wheel that I've mapped it out to, but yeah, press G is change equipment. What a div, I should have known that, shouldn't I? Oh well, so we've got water in here, let's just see what happens. Where's that computer screen? Oh, that makes a racket, that's a horrible noise, isn't it? Where was the computer screen, do you remember? It wasn't a computer screen, was it? It was just like a machine. Ooh. Ah! Am I in the water? Oh, yeah, we got out. Whew. Nearly drowned. Where did I find it? Oh, it was up here, I remember now. Yeah, the steps. There it is. Right, so we press F1. Right, we've got water in 1%. West Tower, 2% in each of the tower. Okay, 2% in each of the tower. Now, I don't know how much 2% is. Alright, now we've got to get out of here now. Let's visit round. Which way did we come in? Over here, weren't it? We go back the way we came. Over the bridge. And we're going to go and see how much water we got. And then we might as well take this down to the BGA, get our fuel, take that down to the mine, and get some water as well. I could do with 4 of these. I might have to spend some money. Now if I went straight on, where would straight on bring me? Would it be easier to go straight on? Yeah, just come down here to the Smirnoff factory and across down here. Yeah, I could just do that. Beautiful. I just need to get down to the BGA now and get fuel. I could do with a couple of these. I could do with a road train of about 6 or 7. I think we need to buy our sugar beet harvester, see what money we got left over, and then just do it. What do you think, guys? Be brave and do it. Where are we going around here? I think we'll just go around here, don't we? So this place needs potatoes. I wouldn't have thought you'd need potatoes in a Smirnoff factory, but it takes potatoes. So we definitely need to get a sugar beet harvester because, I was going to show you the sugar beet harvester, nice little mod that I got. Let's have a look at that quickly, that'll show you. Oops. Now what I was going to go for was these things here. You know, you've got to spend £540,000 just on the machine, and then whichever header. This one, 100 grand nearly. So that would have cost me £640,000. Well, here I can save myself 200. And I can get one of these. Sugar beet, £450,000. So that is what. Let's get it now. Select. Buy. Right, that's my sugar beet harvester vault done now. So this is the money I've got left. Now, do I upgrade my 2 trucks? As I'm very tempted to sell Old Trusty, sell the slug, and get a couple of big boys. Get another few of these tankers and just cart a load of stuff. What do you reckon? That sounds like a perfect idea, doesn't it? We just want to do it. We don't need to buy anything else immediately, do we? We've got our fields grown. Water we might need to buy, so we might need to save, I don't know, 100 grand or so in the bank just to full of water. And we'll see how much water I've got up here first. Yeah, it'll be sad to see this thing go, but I will get another one. It'll be Old Trusty the second. It'll come in grey. And the slug. And we'll get rid of that slug. The red slug. Let's have a quick picture of our water tower. That's what I'm interested in. Well, we've got 25,000 litres. So basically, I had 100,000 litres in these 2 tankers. It's giving me 25,000 litres in this one, plus the other 3, because there's 4 of these on the map. Okay, well, okay, it's fine, it's fair enough. But thanks, Jerry Hill, for the advice. You just add water to get water. It's a nice little touch. Right, so let's go and Let's go and get Slouch. We'll do a follow me with Slouch down to the shop and get a few of these tankers and upgrade our trucks. So let's follow me. 25, we could do 20, couldn't we? We're not going to follow anything with and jump in here. I'm sure old Trusty can keep up with this, even though he's got 2 tankers following him. Oh, Ravage Sean. What can I say? The road train pack is doing well. He says buying 2 trucks and 34 trucks and one of them other tankers. And I could have 3 or 4 other trucks with all the tankers as well. He's catching up quite quickly there behind me. Texaco. We need corn, wheat and sorghum in there, don't we? To make fuel. Right. Sad to see you all go. Especially old Trusty. So let's just pop out. Just turn the follow me off, which is Control F, and let's no, we don't want to turn it off, we wanted to drop the trailer. There we go. Old Trusty's going. Sad to see, sad to see. Okay, how much dollar are we going to get for him? 123,000. That's not too bad, is it? Let's get this slug. The slug and old Trusty. I don't know if we call this the slug or was it the other name? Slouch. I think the slug was probably a better name for it anyway. 102. And I had him not a lot less. Okay, so let's go to the road train pack, but at just a second, let's see what trucks we've got. 172,000. Let's have a look with the engines up. Oh, 885 horsepower. How much did he have originally? Let's have a look at the original old Trusty. There he is. 535, so an extra 300 horsepower. And this one had 420. Okay. And he's got 570. I would say the horsepower here, but in here he says he's got that. Oh, 1400 for an extra 12 grand. Look at my balance. Got to go grey, ain't we? Old Trusty's big brother. We're going to go for that one. And I'm not sure about this one. Let's have a look, because I've got some other mods as well in here. So, we've got the hook trucks. Some more hook trucks. We've got this truck. 950 horsepower in this bad boy. What else do we have? What is this riverboat? I thought I deleted that mod. I thought I had another one somewhere. I don't know where I put it. Unless it was this one. I don't remember. I don't think it was that one. Anyway, I think we'll get one of these multicoloured ones as well. Why not? 200 £110,000. Having a giraffe, ain't ya? We'll have wide tyres, design, and oversized logo. Yeah, why not? Main colour. Should we make it the same colour as that? Green and yellow. Design. With spoiler. No, we don't need that crap, do we? Let's have a look at our mean machines and oh look, there's our sugar beet harvester. Look how mean that is, look. Sugar beets. Road train, oversized. There's old Trusty. Look at that. Oh, and he's got 2 beacons. Fantastic. What's it like on the inside? Oh, it's got a new interior. Bit more modern looking. How about old... Well, we haven't got the slug no more, have we? Yeah, interior's not too bad in there. It was a bit race car-y. Oh, he's bigger than old Trusty, look. Let's put him about level, look. They look quite level there. Look how big that is. Right, okay, so let's get some tankers then. Custom road pack. Let's, oops. We need another one of them. Main colour, green. We left everything else standard, didn't we? Buy. We've got one of them in green. Buy. Yes. We're running at $1 now. Can we afford one more of these? 62 or 62. So one more of these in grey. And then one more in green. 60 grand left in my bank. Oh. Right, let's get these bad boys rigged up. We'll get these bad boys rigged up and then we might call it an episode. We'll get one of these bad boys rigged up. You can see I'm already at 40 odd minutes already. So we've got this one. Oops, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way, you know. Let's go this way. Is that going to clip on? Beautiful. And we need to swap over, drop that down. Now let's get this one. Okie dokie, yeah. Not a little bit hasty. There's a little bit in it. Beautiful. Look at that. What's going on with my one down there? Look. What's going on here? I thought it looked like it fell over from a distance. Okay, so that one's already half set up. Let's get into old Trusty. Still going to be old trusty. The grey barrel core is always going to be old trusty to me on all my games. We'll get this one rigged up and then we'll call it an episode, and then next time we'll get into the test. Get some fuel. And we'll get the fuel down to the quarry. See if we can get some sand and gravel. We need some gold to make some money. Beautiful. Maybe not so beautiful. Oh, go back. I think I missed that altogether, didn't I? Yeah, we got it. Well, we've got 3 on the go. Right, okie dokie then, I think we'll call that an episode for today. And we'll get some more rocking and rolling with these tankers in the next episode. And hopefully get our sugar beet done as well. Just wondering if it'll do a control. Yeah. Yeah. Go 50. So let me know if you like, if you want to subscribe. Obviously I don't force anyone to do anything, it's entirely up to you. Look at that, we're following everyone. Okie doke, well, we're going to call that an episode. Thank you very much for watching.